Greetings, ladles, jelly spoons, and all other non-binary kitchen utensils. This is Gravy Wheels for another week, the podcast that we do on a weekly basis. I'm your host, Andrew.
I'm Franklin.
And I'm Hova. And either I'm tripping or Andrew just said all kitten utensils. Either way, I think we should roll with it.
Did you ever hear the phrase, the whole kit and caboodle, when you were a kid and be like, I want to see that kitten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A kit. But what's a caboodle?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna Google it, dude. Caboodle. How do you spell caboodle?
You can buy all kinds of kits, but I've never been able to buy a caboodle, no matter how.
I don't know if this is real, but there's a bag of Purina cat food named Kitten Caboodle.
Yeah, that's where the phrase came from. It came from Purina marketing executives.
Yes.
Good for them.
Someone at Purina has basically the same brain that I do.
Did you know Caboodle.com is a social media app? What?
It's disappointing.
Yes.
Simply put, we connect you to your community, see what's going on around your neighborhood, and receive exclusive deals. The whole kit and caboodle starts here! Wow!
Do you know that is just David Hasselhoff's dating app?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's the only user on it?
Him and Shia LaBeouf. No. I heard they were doing something.
It's for his car. It's the Knight Rider dating app.
Oh, Kit. Okay. All right. I got it. Thank you.
Caboodle. Noun. The lot, group, or bunch. Definition 2, a crowd or collection of people.
I'm just happy that we already have a title for this episode, and I don't have to think of it later.
Yes. See, that's what I'm here for, man. Titles.
Caboodle. That's it. Done. Print it. Check the gate.
Caboodle.
Hey, Joey, did you know that they used to make Ninja Turtles trading cards?
Do they? Did they?
According to somebody who was just talking to me, yeah.
Dude, 1 second.
Jesus Christ.
Great, cool. I'm glad that we did this after the podcast started.
So what's up with you, man? How you been doing?
I've been okay. I got a haircut. That's pretty cool.
So, something I've been doing lately for the new business is finding just really weird, obscure... I started doing this like a year ago just for content on my channel for fun. I found that they made Jurassic Park trading cards. So, I got a whole skybox, sealed like 36 packs, and opened it for a video. And then I got Mario Brothers, the movie, John Leguizamo. You guys have received a few of those, I believe.
Yes.
In fact, I think I sent you guys sealed pack. Yeah, because you pulled the damn holographic Yoshi or whatever.
That's right.
You got lucky, man. There's like 2 hollows per case of that shit, and you found one. So I've just been kind of reliving that idea with the new business, HobbyCentralCards.com, to just for some fun content, you know. And I recently picked this one up.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, 1996, I believe. We got 24 packs, 16 cards per pack. There's actually like refractors and like holographic Pumbas and shit in this. It's awesome. I have this is series 1. I have series 2 coming as well. I found some 1995 Fleer Batman boosters. Nice. I got a whole case of that coming. Rugrats. I got Rugrats on the way. Making moves, you know, just some fun, just some good wholesome fun, you know. And while I was browsing, I haven't been able to find anything real solid. They used to have trading cards for everything back in the day, but a lot of it was kind of shit because they were like wax packs, and the wax packs usually have like 3 cards, 5 cards at most, and there's a piece of bubble gum from the 80s, and it's like disintegrated, and your cards are going to be in shit condition, and they just weren't. The print quality back then wasn't very good anyways. The wax packs, like, they look cool, just if you wanted to like keep a wax pack as a fan. But yeah, they do have some Ninja Turtle sets. I'm trying to find like a good like Tops, like glossy, not like just printed on cardstock with a piece of gum in it. Some good Ninja Turtle packs.
Did you guys collect cards at all in like the 90s besides like Pokemon cards or like any like playing cards like that?
I had
like,
some
that a game associated.
Not really games. I had a little bit of sporting stuff. I remember I had some Michael Jordan baseball cards for some reason that were like mounted in plaques and shit for no reason.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I really did any. I remember. Do you guys remember the Pokemon like the TV show?
Yeah,
were they Tops? I think they were Tops. Yeah,
cards. Yeah, but they weren't
the movie cards. I think they were. Yeah, those were actually really cool, and they've kind of had a little bit of a resurgence recently too.
But
not just the TCG cards.
Those cards, they were thicker, like the holographs and stuff like that were like textured and shit too. They bent fucking hella easy. They would like delaminate. Like they weren't good for like whenever you got those, you had to put them in like the in your sleeves.
I think they were bigger too, so you couldn't even really put them in normal. Like you couldn't put them in your binder. Well, maybe I can't remember. Honestly, I mean, back then, like, yeah, if you tried to show anybody your Tops Pokemon cards, like, get that shit out of here, man. But like recently, if I see any just in somebody's like collection, if I see like a video or a picture on Twitter, I'm like, fuck, I missed those, man. Those were like they were actually pretty cool.
I had two big card collections from when I was a kid. One of them was just like it wasn't brand specific, but there were a shitload of like Marvel superhero trading cards that came out from like different brands at the time.
Right.
And I just had a whole shitload of those. And I remember one of the coolest ones was that there's this piece of artwork you can still find. They did this series where it was all of the X-Men hanging out by a pool, and they were all wearing like swimsuits and stuff.
Yeah,
and
Wasn't like Wolverine like this or something, like in the swimming trunks?
Yeah, and like
or something.
Yeah, and like Jubilee is like rubbing suntan lotion on Professor X's head, and Storm's in the pool looking like Storm look. And they were kick-ass. I had a whole binder full of those. Fucking loved those. I think I might even still have some of those back at my mom's house. And the other binder I had was all from the Power Rangers the movie trading card set.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And in that set, there were these cards that were like cardboard, and there was a slit in the middle. There were 3 layers. There was a slit in the middle, and then you would fold them in half, and then a little standee would come up out of the.
Oh yeah, the Lion King series. I was looking at the set list for that, and there's some pop-up cards as well.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing that I don't know how many trading cards actually did that, but I think it's really fucking cool to look back and see all the I saw some Jumanji, even the Mask, Jim Carrey the Mask. Trading cards, like there's so much shit, and I want to say like, oh, back then they made trading cards for everything, but they still kind of do that today. I mean, you can find Game of Thrones, The Mandalorian. I've opened quite a bit of Stranger Things myself. Those cards are really cool, and they're doing the fucking crazy shit is they're doing those sets these days the way that they're doing sports cards now. I don't know if you guys know this, but I opened Stranger Things booster boxes, and you get chunks of like the clothing that the actors were wearing during the filming of the show. It's really fucking cool. Or you can get like a chunk of a prop and stuff like that. You can get signatures from the actors. You can get like concept art from the artists working on the show and stuff. Frank doesn't like this idea at all.
Frank doesn't want.
He's thinking about all the celebrity BJs.
He doesn't want Finn Wolfhard's like pants on in his card.
Everything that you're saying keeps getting closer and closer to like a Japanese vending machine.
I have to. Okay, so 2 things. I want to come back to the vending machine. First thing, Andrew, do you know that I've played video games with Finn Wolfhard?
I did know that. Yes.
Okay, yeah, so Finn reached out to me specifically, like after the first season, and I was like a huge Stranger Things fan. Like I remember when I stumbled upon Stranger Things, I was just like, I binge watched the whole fucking thing and just was addicted to it. And the kid reaches out to me and he's like, big fan, wants to play video games. And I was geeking myself, but he was geeking because he was playing with Hova or whatever, and I was like, it was such a weird dynamic. But I don't even think I recorded it or anything. We just chilled. I don't even remember. We played some weird fucking game where we were like anti-gravity. Like, it was something he wanted to play, and I was just like, yeah, I'll download it. I don't remember. We were like running around in a cityscape or some shit, like anti-gravity. I have no fucking clue what it was, but it was cool. It was just, no, it wasn't Lawbreakers. It was chill though. We just hung out and talked, played some video games, and it was a pretty cool experience.
That is cool. Like that.
Vending machines. So, on the topic of trading cards and all the stuff that we used to get when we was kids, I had a buddy bring it up on Discord today. I was talking to him about it. He showed a picture. He bought a lot of he bought like some auction on Facebook or something, and it was mostly Pokemon cards and stuff like that, but then there was a huge stack of those like the vending machine stickers. I'm trying to think, like some of them were like the foil type ones, you know, like the prism is what I'm trying to say. Like some of them were like really flashy and cool. Mostly it was just like it was like smiley faces.
Came pressed on cardboard. Yeah,
because you could get individual Pokemon cards back in the day too, and they were usually like garbage. But then you could get, you would get your stickers. So it'd be like an alien head or like a smiley face with sharp teeth and blood or some shit, like just a bunch of dumb stuff. But I remember because my mom and my stepdad at the time would go to the bowling alley and get drunk at the bar and shove quarters at me to go play in the arcade. And one of the other things that I would do to pass the time while I was, busy having a terrible childhood was buy stickers out of that machine. And I don't know if you guys remember, but my door to my bedroom in the house,
plastic with fucking stickers.
Yeah. It was just all stickers, and I was actually looking. I went back because I did a house tour video on my YouTube channel not too long ago. Like, this is my childhood home, and that door is still there. I still, like, one of these days I'm going to go and just grab that door out of that house and, like, figure out something to do with it because it's still got all that shit on it. But I had, like, PlayStation magazine and Xbox magazine. I would, like, cut out the art from, like, a Mortal Kombat scene or some cool shit where there's, like, pulling his heart out. And I had like a printed out picture of a paintball gun. I just printed out the picture. It was white, black and white. And I just trimmed it with some scissors and stuck it to my fucking door. Like the most random shit. It was so good.
Just trying to have a sense of style.
So this is a weird thing that I vaguely remember. I don't know. Whenever we lived in Sedalia, they took me to like this daycare that's like been closed forever. And I think I went there for like 2 or 3 years. I don't remember how long I was at that place. But I remember, I swear to God, I had a set of fucking Street Shark Pogs. But I can't find Street Shark Pogs like on the internet. But I swear to God that I had Street Shark Pogs. Or maybe I'm just like merging two memories. And I just remember always getting my Pogs, like, stolen by the fucking bigger kids because they would just, like, make up the rules on how to play Pogs and, like, how you would slam them down and shit, and they would just take everything. So, and I
always had Pogs, and I still don't know how you played.
I don't know. It wasn't very clearly defined. I don't know what the governing Pog body was.
It was based on, like, a Hawaiian soda or something like that, but it had nothing to do... Like, with, like, fucking, no, I don't understand.
I have in my possession a sealed box. I'm trying to find a date. 1996, Frank, this might interest you. 1996, 34 Valentines Street Sharks that I found.
Okay, whoa.
At a thrift store. And I have them listed on my eBay for a very affordable $9.99 plus shipping. I'm just saying. Just going to throw that out there. I will send them in our WhatsApp chat so you can check them out.
Delist those because oh my God. Like, fucking, back in the day, Valentine's Day cards, like, I always got my heart broken because of those bitches in fucking elementary school.
Dude. They're fucking, check the link right now. I just want to, one of them says, "Hey, Tiger." And the other one's Jawsome. Dude, they're fucking, like, I found those in a Goodwill, and I was like, no way! Like, still with the fucking wrapping on them and everything. Cellophane wrapped.
Those are beautiful. Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
Somehow completely forgotten about the grade school tradition of giving Valentine's cards to people.
I know, right?
I just completely forgot.
Imagine all the cool shit that's probably out there in circulation, because they probably had some like sick ass Pokemon Valentines and Mario Valentines and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember any of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
I bet there's like some biker mice from Mars ones you could probably find. Some samurai.
Well, and the thing is, like, what are Valentine's boxes? 34 Valentines retail for like $2.99 nowadays. So they probably retailed for like $1 a box back in the day. So there's probably just like warehouses full of like various nostalgic, cartoons from our childhood. I just want to find a stockpile of sick ass vintage Valentine cards.
Get one box and you're set with your wife for 34 years.
There you go. There you go. Hells yeah, bro. I'm ending that item right now, Frank.
I'll see ya whenever I see ya, and I'll buy those off of you.
You don't have to buy them. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas.
That's sweet.
Aw. I really do want to delist them right now, though, because this time of year is when all that... like, I've had those listed probably for 2 years. But this time of year, just, like, the weirdest shit that I've had listed forever... that's like not even really worth anything. This is when it sells.
It's hipster Christmas season.
I mean, honestly, eBay's the best way, dude. You find some like vintage 1996 Lion King booster packs and a fucking pack of Sharks Valentine cards. I mean, I'll take that for Christmas any day over whatever else.
I'm gonna spend more time dicking around on eBay looking for dumb shit that I barely remember.
You do. Did you see the Mario shoe tie things that I bought?
No.
I did not know.
Bruh, I'm just out here living, dude. Just out here living living the best life. Have a few beers, lay down in bed, find something on eBay I don't need, but it's only $20, so fuck it. That kind of life. That's what I do.
Well, here's something that'll interest you. There's an original 2004 official Nintendo Marshmallow Jelly Pop Super Mario Rare. Never open sealed? What's NOS mean?
Probably never open sealed, but usually people put like NIB. I've never heard of NOS.
$250 for a fucking lollipop that's expired a decade ago.
Is it like massive and like got really cool art or something, or?
It would fit inside of you with easily.
Okay,
so
that's what I need to know. Yeah, right.
I have a bottle of Nintendo Switch water from the first public showing of the Nintendo Switch.
What?
And it's just sitting on my thing.
This is my goal in life, is just to acquire as much random shit like this Nintendo 64 Super Mario 64 35mm camera. Mm-hmm. So that way when I die one day and they're cleaning out my house and all my possessions, they're just going to be like, this is the most obscure, obsolete, like almost no value shit that we've ever seen in our lives. And then they just have to disperse it throughout the family. And it lives on.
But
I live on through the things.
I guess you get this halo light.
The more of that random stuff...
Exactly.
The more of that random stuff they go through, it makes sure that you have like all your solid state drives filled with all your porn just decay. So they never find out your secrets with the cauliflower.
I'm going to convert it to like every media that I can. I'll have it on VHS and vinyl and Laserdisc, everything.
Let nature have it.
The opposite of what I was thinking. Okay. Have you guys been playing any video games as of recent?
No.
Well, I was about to say earlier, speaking of buying things you don't need, I purchased today Marvel's Avengers, because it's half off. And I'm a sucker for that shit.
Sucker for deals.
It's alright. It's alright. I think because I know what to expect from it, I'm enjoying it. It's got a good story. I don't know. What else do you want? I don't know how well the online is. I don't know what all the in-game shit is like, but I've been playing it for like 3 hours, and sure, yeah, why not?
I kind of...
It's got Kamala Khan in it. Love her. She's great.
I would like... I want to get it on my PlayStation, but I don't think I will.
Don't.
But I wanna.
Why do you want to? Do you want to because you saw me doing it and you think I'm cool?
No, like I actually wanted to buy. I actually have wanted to play this game though. But
Okay.
but any new purchase, but like the reviews were so bad. But we know that online right now, people are making a lot of fake reviews about things, not being very fair. So I think it might actually be a good game.
It's that's not a. I don't know if you want to explore that.
No, but like I really have like thought about it because I do like it, but just anything right now, I like it playing it on the fucking PlayStation, and I want a physical copy. I want physical copies now.
I'm sure you can go get one at GameStop for like $9.
I don't go to GameStop.
Okay.
But it's so with the crossplay though, is there's no crossplay.
GameStop actually has some like decent deals
No
on some
crossplay
cool
as far as
nerd
I know.
culture shit, if you ask me.
There's no crossplay at all, and it's not fair.
No.
So is that sign language for crossplay?
Yes.
Okay, all right, yeah. Just
You're gonna alienate our deaf listenership.
oh, okay. Very sorry about that.
Frank. Stop.
So there is you think that the story and the writing and the acting is good, but it's all non-licensed. Like it's not using Captain America's the Chris Evans Dong guy. Like he's not Captain America.
They don't have any likeness rights. They don't have any voice. Like none of the people that you're familiar with playing these characters do any of the stuff for the game. But like I said, it's got Kamala Khan in it, which is cool because she's a cool Avenger. She's a relatively new character, and like seeing her take like front row in a game like this is cool. I just appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
well, speaking of her though, I'm sorry. Like
I was gonna say also the first like 15 minutes of the game has Taskmaster in it, and I fucking love Taskmaster. So.
Oh really?
Fun.
Well,
Yeah.
but she's a really good character and like a really good crossover though that I didn't think that I would like. Khan.
What?
Never mind. That's a Star Trek reference. I'm sorry.
Oh, the yeah, I know what you're talking about. Your voice got weird when you did that though. Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. I get it. Anyways,
fucking nerd over here talking about Star Trek. I'm trying to talk about my Marvel shit.
What's is the combat style similar to like Batman, Spider-Man, all of those?
Yeah. Okay. It's very much in that mode. You have like 2 moves that are on cooldowns, like, special moves, and then you have a super, essentially. So it's also kind of like Destiny 2.
Okay.
It's set up a little bit like that.
Have you been
all playing... right, so far, we're not deep into it, but so far, it's all right.
Joey, have you been playing any games, or no? You've been really busy with stuff.
I haven't been playing shit. Head down, working. Also, my son fell in the shower 2 days ago and had to get 4 staples in the back of his head, so that was fun.
Fuck.
It was nasty. You could see the skull. He handled it really well, though. He good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's fucking terrifying, though.
So we're delaying our trip a little bit now because so he was going with us. They were going with us. But he has to get the staples out no more than 7 days after it happened to lower the risk of infection and all that shit. So, which is after when we were going to have already been gone and in Texas. So, and it's got to be his primary care doctor for insurance and all that bullshit. So we're just going to leave a few days later now. So we'll still be down there, but we're not going to be down there as long now. So
that's.
And I have a follow-up question with that story in mind.
Okay.
Do you guys remember? Well, Andrew, I'm excluding you from this because you wouldn't remember. Fuck, what grade would it have been? I want to say it was like 4th or 5th grade. I mean, I literally bought a gallon of isopropyl alcohol the other day. You're right. I mean, those two together, we're good. Um, lost my train of thought. If you're not watching the video version of this, you're going to have no idea what just happened, but it'd be worth watching it just for that. So I think it was like 4th or 5th grade, Frank. Do you remember this? I think we tried to show somebody how to tackle or something in the bathroom. Michael. I don't remember who did it. I don't think it was me, but I feel like it could have been. Somebody tackled
we have to have, like,
poor Michael. Yeah.
all, like, down the back
in the bathroom.
Like porcelain. Like, dunk.
Yeah. He fell back, hit his head, and he had to go get stapled. And I had this suppressed memory of this. Like, I hadn't thought about this in years. And then my son gets staples a couple days ago, and I was like, oh my God. And I remembered that. I don't remember the context of exactly what happened. I remember something like basically somebody tried to tackle him. Or maybe that's the story we made up. Something happened. I don't...
No, the story, there was a whole cover-up on that. But I think
there was a cover-up, and I don't remember...
And then, for, like, the rest of the year, like, all the boys...
A teacher had to come in the bathroom.
Yeah, all the boys had to, like... had to pee and poo supervised.
Because we were in the bathroom just having a fucking fight club.
Yeah, stall doors open and everything, too.
And his mom was pissed, understandably. Now that I think back on it, it's like, yeah, I get, yep, that makes sense.
Wow.
Because there was also the time that we were playing basketball, same kid, and I we bumped heads while we were legitimately just playing basketball, like nothing shady.
Which one won?
I know, right? And I don't remember what I remember he was kind of fucked up from it too. And I remember I went home and thought everything was good, and then like
you got a contusion.
I puked all over the fucking front door and passed out on the floor in front of the front door. And Mom came home and found me and was like, "What the fuck?" And then we went to the hospital and found out I had a contusion. Not a concussion, but a contusion. Yeah.
Okay.
So, whatever the fuck... I think the definition of a contusion is just like minor brain swelling, which might be the same definition as a concussion, just more swelling. I don't fucking know.
I don't know how they came up with that fucking diagnosis, though. That's pretty... The chances for you to get a contusion is pretty low.
Wow.
Because of my pea brain. I get it.
It's okay, smooth brain.
There's a lot of fluid up there for it to absorb the motion.
Do you also remember in high school when we played football? I was actually telling Katie this story like yesterday or today. Broke his neck. I hit a kid so hard. Yeah, I came through the line and hit a kid so hard that he, like, I think he passed out instantly. I think I like knocked him out cold because I remember looking back and he started like shaking. And I think the shaking was him like coming back. You know, like whenever you black out and then you come back, you're like kind of shaking and shit. And then coach just sat him down on the sidelines and like gave him an ice pack or something. And so he was just like chilling and hanging out over there, not practicing for the rest of practice. And then his family shows up and all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Oh, I think it was like just his dad at first. And then he explained like what happened. And his dad's like, why did you not have him sent to the hospital immediately? You should have called 911, blah, blah, blah. And like ends up having so if you played football, you know, like whenever you hold your helmet, like inside your shoulder pads, it's like a little to-go package. He had his shoulder pads and his helmet, and he's like, he's off the fucking team, and throws it into the glass doors there in front of the high school. And then they all hop back. Yeah, like by the end of it, there was like 3 vehicles full of family members, like ready to beat Coach's ass. It was the weirdest shit. And they all peel out of the parking lot. And I remember Coach just looking at me and being like, really, motherfucker? Like, I remember thinking, like, I just got Coach's ass beat. Like, these guys are about to jump him, and it's going to be real bad.
So I've got a crazy... My recollection of that was... I think at one point his father was not wearing a shirt.
Sounds about right, yeah.
And that was yeah. God, repressed memories. Stop doing this, man.
Sorry.
There's a reason why I've done basically every drug fucking possible.
To forget. The fucking trash can's not over here. What am I gonna do?
Just eat it.
Keister it. Keister. I think that I
Pretend
might
it's sugar glass.
Pretend the pain away.
God damn it. It's just, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of, like, worthless purchases coming up my way with all my Trump bucks. But I really do want to play fucking that Avengers game, though, because I played the shit out of one of them, like, one of the phone games. It was, like, a turn-based thing. And
Strike Force?
And it had, like, a story to it and shit, and you could spend in IRL money in the game.
That's like every mobile game.
Well, I don't mobile game. That's not true gaming.
Oh!
Another.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
I have been playing a Marvel mobile game a lot lately too, actually.
What is it?
Called Realm of Champions. It's like a MOBA. You know what a MOBA is?
Multiplayer online bastardization of anonymity.
Battle Arena. Close. Pretty close.
Lol.
No, that's all right.
Lol.
It's
lol.
Lol. We do the jokes on our show.
Lol.
Whenever Joey leaves, this actually becomes a different podcast. That's something that we don't talk about very much. Just like whenever Frank leaves to go to the bathroom, it becomes a different podcast as well. We have several sub-podcasts inside of the Gravy Wheels umbrella.
It's a nesting doll of podcastery.
That's right. This is actually stuffing caboose. Stuffing caboose. And then when Frank goes away, we become cranberry sauce.
So he had to get the ketchup of beers because his palate was trashed by that other beer. So anyways, yeah.
Fuck, man.
I thought that was like a really good thing that they did. It was really they need to do a lot more of that in the industry.
Do you guys like beer that isn't carbonated? You know what I'm talking? Like, what is there like a? I think it was just a fucking bottle that was not properly sealed or something. But you know how certain beers like aren't carbonated or just maybe not near as carbonated as normal beer.
So here's another thing. You know that some people do pay for like Botox, but you just got botulism for free. So
that's right. You should have kept that bottle and just shot a bunch of it into your nuts. Get all those wrinkles out.
Oh, that was fucking gross.
Thank God you have a Bud Light now.
I noticed the bottle was like super hazy.
Oh, fuck, you're dead. You're dead, son.
Did you accidentally drink kombucha or?
No, it was supposed to be a Belgian white ale, and it was not.
Had the consistency
fucking
of open paint
gross.
can. Oh,
yeah.
My gosh. So, all right.
Is that a paintbrush?
No, this is a pencil with like a weirdly shaped eraser.
That's fun.
Well, that's cool.
It's more precise.
God, I'm gonna shit all over this. I'm just gonna be brutally honest here, guys.
Some people pay for that. Go ahead.
Go for it.
I think I've had 4 or 5 crashes in Cyberpunk 2077, and my like experience with the game has been like amazing. And I'm so sorry for people that it's been shitty for, but it's my game.
You've been playing it on PS5 too.
Yeah,
that's surprising. Because isn't like isn't that the platform that people have been having like the most issues with, that and like PS4 as well?
yeah, PS4, PS5, the Xbox One, Xbox One X, PC is supposedly like the best one. I don't know. I'm lucky. I save it like every 15, 20 minutes. I create a new save file. But I've been doing some crazy stuff. Like I know that the Akira motorcycle, Tetsuo, that motorcycle tops out at 180 kilometers per hour.
That's like 6 miles an hour, right?
No, shut up.
Yeah, roughly translated.
So I've had like some frame rate drop and stuff. I think I've had 4 crashes, maybe 5. I haven't had anything like game breaking or anything like that, and I play pretty fucking hectic right now because I basically drive up on motherfuckers in my motorcycle, throw out a bunch of grenades, and then I've got the mantis arms, and I just
chop suey.
That sounds awesome.
But
I hope I find a free copy of it on the street because I'm still not going to buy it, but I do.
Have you seen the comparison video to GTA 5? It's pretty funny.
I have not. No.
Just all the like here's what happens when you shoot tires in GTA 5. Here's what happens when you shoot tires in Cyberpunk. And like when you shoot water and when you bail out of a vehicle going max speed, and it makes Cyberpunk look so bad.
I don't even think that you can bail out of vehicles in Cyberpunk. I've never been able to.
It's not really. It definitely doesn't have an animation for it. That was the thing. Like however he did it, he was able to get out of it while it was still moving, and you just stand up in the highway, like you just land on your feet.
In Cyberpunk, can you just take cars off of people? Can you jack cars?
You can.
Yeah.
The cops, the NCPD are extremely overpowered. Luckily, so I have had like 2 issues with them.
Isn't there like 2 factions though? There's like regular, because like in the intro to the game for me, it showed, as a nomad at least, it showed like there was like an elitist form of cops that they basically introduced it like it was like GTA when you get 5 stars and it's like the military that come. Like we pulled up to a stoplight and these motherfuckers just like came down and iced some dudes that knocked over a 7-Eleven. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, so there's the trauma team, there's a regular NCPD, and then I think you might be talking about the contract, like the Militech. Those guys are
Could be them.
Those guys are like elite force. Yeah.
Even the trauma team was fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, they were aggro, dude. Like I got tased by them super early on. Mm-hmm. Like stand in the square, and I'm like, what square? And then I get tased in the fucking nuts. I was like, what's happening, dude? I'm just here to fucking help, bro.
By the way, there's also a Cyberpunk comic book series, and it's based on the trauma team that I've been reading.
You're going fucking balls deep, bud.
I know that a lot of people have had very bad experiences with it, but I'm not, and I'm gonna enjoy it and revel in it.
It seems like it's a universe that I'm interested in. I've been curious about the tabletop game for a long time, but you know, I've already talked about this. Like I'm just kind of sitting out for now.
Yeah, and I completely agree with people that do that, and I agree with people that want refunds, got refunds, are very unhappy. I'm completely fine with all of that. Like this is they did the bad. They did the no. They went down to the. Never mind.
Here he goes. We're losing Andrew.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Slow down, buddy. It's okay.
On.
Slow down.
Just let it. Nope. Uh-oh.
Get out of the chat and then rejoin the chat.
Oh, is it getting better?
He's got the chonkies right now.
New York City just got Godzilla'd. I think that's what happened. And he's gone.
Zoom, 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 zoom. This is why I told you we should be using Zoom for this.
I'm down to use Zoom. I don't give a fuck.
Why have to redo the overlay and shit?
Why? No, when he joins back, it'll put him in the right spot. Because it's happened to you before.
No. I'm talking about if we use Zoom, we maybe have to redo that.
Yeah, I don't know how that layout thing works. I know with my CPA, we had a meeting just a few days ago on Microsoft, whatever Microsoft's version is,
Hangouts.
And it was really. I don't think it was No, that's Google. Microsoft was really well done. Andrew,
I'm back.
is
I don't know what
Godzilla
happened.
storming the city?
No, I can still hear you guys fine. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's weird.
Shit, I had something to say too. That didn't matter.
It does matter.
Yeah, you're going to set this one out. You're not going to support them. They really screwed up big. They did the bad.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to talk about how fucking buck wild it is that it was so bad. It's so messed up that Sony had to stop selling it. Like, that's pretty whack. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what everybody was comparing it to the other shit shows of the past few years and being like, look, not even these games got pulled. The ones that are like, and I can't even think of them right now, but the ones that are like notoriously known as being broken as fuck at launch. And those games didn't get pulled, and Cyberpunk did. So some Sony execs really had to have been like, this is a fucking problem, and we need to get ahead of it.
It's I don't even understand how badly you can fuck it up to be at that state. I mean, if you have a game that's like that, that like is literally unplayable for people, you can't release it. Like, that's it.
Yeah. You know, it definitely put it in perspective for me personally, because I remember thinking like, this has got to be, you know, again, having the PC experience and not really having any issues at all, honestly. I mean, I've seen the bugs and stuff, but every game that is at this scale has bugs. But I was thinking that people were just overreacting. Like, even the videos that I saw, I'm like, okay, yeah, but are they playing on like the first Xbox One? You know, and did they go in? Because I noticed on PC, you could go in and turn down like the amount of people that would spawn and shit like that. So it's like, are they just going into the settings, like tweaking everything they can to make it look even worse than what it is? You know,
Sure.
Like I get that the performance probably isn't the best on those things, but I don't know. I kind of didn't believe it. And then when Sony announced like, hey, we're pulling that shit, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fucking bad. Something bad happened.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if they actually pulled it because of performance and stuff, or if they did not appreciate how CD Projekt Red said that if you bought it from the PlayStation Store, that you could get a refund from from whatever vendor you bought it from. And then they got pulled, and then CDPR was like, then now we're going to handle all the refund stuff.
They said from whatever vendor you got it from, meaning like if you went into Walmart and bought a physical copy, that you could get a refund?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work? I guess you would have to go to their website and like fill out shit and then get a refund from them. Because Walmart's going to be like, go fuck yourself.
That's nonsense, yeah.
That's crazy. You can't return a used game at Walmart at all. So, unless CD Projekt Red is handling that, then that's a weird statement for them to give.
Well, CD Projekt Red actually owns Walmart. That's
yeah, with the Wahlberg family.
Yeah, Donnie the head Wahlberg.
Yeah. Who runs the food trucks? Did you know that there's a Wahlburgers in KC apparently?
No, it's information I'm never going to use.
I follow Marky Mark. I'm a man of culture. I love underwear.
Do you hate Koreans? Never mind. Let's keep going forward.
I saw that he tweeted that there was a new location somewhere, and then he like listed all the states that they were available in. Maybe I just made up Kansas City, but I definitely saw Missouri on there or KC. I don't know.
It's Olathe.
Let's go.
That sounds right.
Let's go get a burger and some
that
COVID.
Sounds like something they would put there.
When is KC going to get a Whataburger or what?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Pat Mahomes make it happen.
Patty making it happen. Patty can do whatever the fuck he wants. He owns the city now. Essentially.
Hey, what do you guys call an all-star quarterback?
Oh, God damn it. I fucking hate this guy.
With a compound fracture in his throwing arm. Patrick, oh no, my bones.
Shut the fuck up. Edwards-Helaire already got hurt, so how dare you try to put a fucking...
I thought Hilaire's doing okay though. I thought he's gonna be playing.
No, he's done for the season.
No, you're lying. That's not what I read like 5 minutes ago.
I don't think you read shit. You're just clamoring to act like...
Oh.
Yes, son of a bitch.
It literally says that he's still going to be able to play.
It's not what I saw, dude. You're full of shit, bro.
No, what you're reading about is about the like finger hockey league or finger football where they just flick it through the uprights.
Foosball.
With their fingers.
Are you, Joey, how many of the KFC consoles did you pre-order, you fucking shitbird?
Oh, are those up? Link me.
I can't link you right now.
Wait, is it actually... I thought it was all just a meme. It's a meme, right?
I think that you don't understand how crazy 2020 is and that this is a real thing.
I mean, I'll play it, is what I'm saying, dude.
There's no fucking rules anymore.
Can I put chicken nugs in it?
You can try. Once.
Spicy or regular?
Yes.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Also, can I just announce the fact that it's bullshit that the McFucking fish isn't get a second one for $1 anymore?
Dude, and first off, I've always called it a McFish my entire fucking life. And they're like, excuse, sir, we don't have a McFish. I'm like, I order a McFish, like, a lot. Like, you guys...
I thought it was a...
It's a fish fillet.
It was a fillet of fish.
It's a fillet of fish. Yeah. It's not even a fish fillet. So I actually, just not too long ago... Have you guys been to McDonald's recently? They've started doing this thing where after you order, instead of just like they have the spots, at least in Sedalia, they have the spots where you can pull over and wait for your order. Now, like right after you order, almost everybody, unless they have it ready right there, I guess maybe they've just been busier than normal. You just keep driving and like loop back around the restaurant, and then they come out and hand bags out in the parking lot. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. But anyways... So this kid comes out, and he's like a teenager, and he's like, "Did you get the blah 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 blah?" And I was like, "Yeah." And the McFish, and he like stopped and looked at me, and he was like, "What?" And then I corrected myself. And it was just one of those moments. I like died laughing afterwards because like, he had no fucking clue what I was talking about. He was so thrown off by the McFish, and yeah, I've been the same way. I mean, like, I guess from a marketing standpoint, calling it the McFish might not be the best idea. To me, I don't give a fuck, but you know,
yeah,
normal people might be rolling through McDonald's and be like, a McFish, ew, that sounds gross.
First off, okay.
Filet of fish sure sounds better. It's more artisan.
You're eating fucking fish at McDonald's anyways, so it's like, just get off your hind horse.
Exactly.
So,
shut the fuck up, Karen, and eat the sandwich, you bitch.
Ray Kroc can go McFuck himself because a McFish is a perfect, solid name. But I don't want to hear what you're saying right now because I want to bring up a point. Have you guys ever worked fast food?
Yes.
Food.
No.
Yes.
No.
You worked fast food, Joey?
Subway.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I remember in all my years of the Taco Bells, we did not have this pull ahead or pull into the spot, we'll get your food. We fucking
you
made
just
that
had
shit.
to have it.
We had that speed of service time, your bump times, they had to be fucking on point. I could do grande meals like a motherfucker. I could stuff 4 tacos at a time with the appropriate amount of everything, portion everything. I could steam, stuff, and expedite by myself on my own line.
It wasn't that hard, man. Like, even Subway, I was there for like a month, and I remember the manager being like, yeah, you're doing way better than most people do at this point. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, but fast food's not that fucking hard. You just gotta fucking do it. But I think there's people are built a different way. Because I went into the restaurant business and kind of had a knack for that too. Maybe some people just don't have that. Like, I'm a fucking idiot otherwise. But if it comes to like cooking multiple things at once, I can handle it. I work better under stress in those situations. Like whenever I start meal prepping for the week, I've got like 19 things going at once, and Katie comes into the kitchen and she's like, "What the fuck is happening?" I'm like, "Just let it happen. Like it's all gonna work out. It's fine. We're good here." But I don't know.
I don't get this please pull ahead or like Culver's and places like that where they just automatically have like parking spots like built into the floor plan of the building where you go through the drive-through and they give you a number and you pull up and you park. Like that's you'll make it now and you'll fucking make it, motherfuckers. Like whatever. But on a note of that, I just about had a fucking brain aneurysm. But fuck.
Oh man, are you good, dude?
Loose tonight. What's up?
I just want to say, if you guys are out there and you're looking for a startup job, let's say you're 16, you're looking for that first job, go to Subway. It's the easiest fucking thing in the world that you can do. You don't even have to like know the menu or anything, really. I mean, there's like a couple sandwiches that you'll have to learn, but 95% of what you do at Subway is they literally they fucking tell you what to do. The customer, you could go there and be a fucking moron off the street, and they'll be like, wheat bread, 6-inch. So you get the fucking wheat bread, you cut the 6 inches, and then they tell you exactly what meat, exactly what toppings. You fucking wrap it up, and you ring it up on the register. It's the easiest goddamn job in the world.
I can shit on that point. I can, because I've gone in a Subway whenever like a new sandwich, you know, whenever Jared was all like, well, here's our this, or here's our that, you know, pre-prison Jared. And motherfucking, I'd be like whenever something new would come out, I'd be like, yeah, I'd like that. And they're like, well, how would you like it? I'm going to just like the picture, just make it how the commercial says. And then, I mean, you're the sandwich artist. And they're like, no, you have to tell us what to put on it. I'm like, they don't give you like a laminate card that tells you exactly what goes on it if you just want it default. Like, I want it the way Jared wants it. Well, no, I don't. But
I don't think they specify any toppings on like really any sandwiches. There's like the base meat and that's it.
You say also though that like it's easy because anybody can come in off the street and you just have to fucking tell you just have to listen to the customer and the customer says what they want, right?
What'd you say?
How many people do you know where their main problem is being just able to fucking listen to what people say?
I don't get what you're saying. What'd you say?
Okay, but those people just like, what are they going to do? Live under a rock? You're not going to have any job. You're not going to be able to function at any job if you can't just listen.
That's people. Have you met people?
Unfortunately, yes, and I hate almost all of them.
Yeah.
With a passion.
Yeah, bud.
Well, but I don't know what's changed. We turned out okay. We understood how to. Okay.
But we turned out how we turned out.
We functioned in a work environment. Nowadays, I can't imagine what the fuck is going on out there. I don't know.
Oh gosh, we had this kid. I can't tell the story. God bless his soul. He doesn't work for us anymore, but he has another job, and I see him there like frequently. And like he's thriving there, but he literally was having anxiety and panic attacks, like where we doing the same thing that we had him doing at our workplace. But he's doing good there. He's like actually worked there for like over a year and a half. And like dude, like I'm proud of you. Like I don't remember your name. I think we called you Lurch, but you know you're doing good. I'm just kidding. I know his name.
Man.
I have to go back though to the story whenever you were talking about the McFish and the fast food, and this is why I had a bit of a brain thing. Me and you guys saw that ugly redheaded bearded dude that was here that one time.
That guy that I was like.
Well, one day I was picking him up and taking him to work, and we stopped through Raising Cane's. Right?
Never been there. Or Culver's.
It's not that bad. They open it up like whatever. It's decent for a chicken finger place. It's like they have like 5 fucking menu items. Well, the only reason I ever go there is to get sweet tea and lemonade. That's all. You can buy it by the gallon. I rock
Arnie
that shit.
Palmies.
So, we go through there and we get a thing of lemonade and a thing of tea. It's like part of what they're known for. He gets food, and they're like, all right, well, you're going to have to pull ahead. So we pull ahead, and I swear to God, we sat there for like 12 or 15 minutes. He had already gotten his food and everything, like at the drive-thru. So we had to sit there for like 12 or 15 minutes for me to get my lemonade and my tea. And the dude that brought it out was not 100% whatever. He wasn't a valedictorian, let's say. And he was like, I made the tea special for you. Don't worry, it's still warm. And I'm like, okay, special tea? And it was like, it was hot. It was hot. And I was like, I don't know. There's really no point to this story. I don't know.
You got the hot tea. Well, I'll segue from that into I was at Wendy's a couple days ago, and we got some of the chicken sandwiches on the value menu at Wendy's, and all I ordered was drinks. I got a peach lemonade at Wendy's, which was fantastic, by the way. Shout out to Wendy. And then got 4 of the value menu crispy chicken sandwiches. And they didn't have, I guess they had 2 ready. They're like, we're going to have to wait 2 minutes on 2 of your chicken sandwiches. It's okay, fine. Pull forward, blah, 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 whatever. And we sat there for quite a while. It was more than 2 minutes. Like, you shouldn't mention time if there's a possibility of it being longer. Like, I'd rather you just say pull forward. Because then you're like, God damn, man, it's been fucking 7 minutes. This is bullshit. Getting mad for no reason, you know?
Yeah.
So she finally comes out and she gives us our bag of food. And she's like, and I put a cookie in there for you for waiting. And I was like, well, thank you. Merry Christmas. And we pulled off. And long story short, I used to swear by the cookies at Subway. Cookies at Subway are fantastic. But goddamn, that chocolate chip chunk, whatever the shit she put in there, that's like one of the best motherfucking cookies I ever had. So good. Wendy got the cookie heat. Go to Wendy's, buy a cookie, report back. I want to hear from you guys.
Hey,
that's your homework for this week.
Andrew, have you had any food experiences as of late? Not eating out, takeout? What do you fancy people in the city call it? Like takeout? Carry out?
I mean, takeout, carry. I mean, it's all the same. I don't know. I'm not one of these fancy people.
Don't you just boop the foods on your phones every time?
Yeah, that's what I do basically. I'm a forest person like y'all. Like I'm from the swamp of the Midwest. So yeah, no, I don't know. We order food every once in a while. Sometimes just get shit from the grocery store. There's a grocery store like a block away. Just go get what you can carry.
When you guys partake in the online mobile orders, or do you just call a number? Do you have like 97 flyers on your fridge that you just pick one, or do you use an app?
Yeah, we use DoorDash. We have like a little subscription thing to DoorDash right now. We started it sort of on a lark and then ended up just keeping it.
I didn't know if there was something that had like good rewards points or anything like that. The only one I've ever really used is I started with Uber Eats, and then I was on an event. I was in California for some Call of Duty thing, and he's like, yo, you want me to hook you up with my Postmates guy? And I was like, all right. So I had a Postmates sponsorship for a while, and that was pretty fucking sick. Yeah, but those are the only 2 I'm familiar with.
Yeah, there's so many of those services that, like, back when I worked in a restaurant, we had like 3 different iPads for like all the different fucking services that we were signed up for. And eventually, you know, capitalism came in and they gobbled each other up, and now there's like 1 or 2 main ones that are left. So yeah, now we use like Caviar. Caviar is like for like high-end kind of like fancy restaurants. It's like a curated sort of list of like restaurants that they allow on the app.
Right.
And then there's DoorDash, which is just like fucking everything else. I mean, most of the same restaurants are even on there too, but
that is one reason, and there's probably some bleed over to other companies do the same stuff now, but that is one thing I really liked about Postmates is that it's literally anything. Like, yeah, you can get your fancy shit, or you can just get a sack of fucking McDonald's, and same price. You just have to pay your delivery fee or whatever. And they'll even go to Walgreens, so you can pick out, and I've done that before. I've been on a trip before and been like, I don't want to go out and try to find this, or sometimes when you fly there, it's like, what am I going to do? Catch an Uber to go to the fucking grocery store because I need, some water, some bottles of water, and there's some other like simple thing. I think one time I needed like fingernail clippers, so I like got on Postmates and like fingernail clippers, bottles of water, 6-pack of soda or some shit. Yeah, anal, of course. Just the few necessities. Yeah. It's nice just to be able to order whatever the fuck you want off Postmates.
It's nice. That's how we do it here. Because so much, like, especially now trying to navigate the city, or especially trying to eat out, is because there's no indoor dining at all right now. It's all outdoor completely. And I don't know if you know this, but it's fucking winter. So
yeah.
No
also
thanks.
Not much space in that city, I've heard.
Well, that's true.
But out eating.
The way that they've gotten around that is now a lot of the streets, like, instead of there being street parking now, there are like little restaurant additions built into the street, which is cool for the businesses, shitty for people who own cars, because there's already no parking.
Even worse. Yeah, that's fun.
But whatever. I mean, I'm curious to see how they make it through the winter, because I'm already seeing places that have effectively just built another like restaurant room for themselves, another dining room. It's like there's a fucking door on it, and there's heating lamps inside, and it's got a roof, and it's got windows.
So dumb,
I'm
man.
like, it's just like you're not.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So I don't know. We'll see what happens this winter. It's gonna be weird.
Right. Hey, as long as everybody gets those $600 checks, I think everybody's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I love how like there's just like every American out there just has like no faith in our government anymore at all whatsoever. Doesn't even matter what side you're on anymore. It's just everybody's just like, yeah, we're fucked, bud.
I was walking to the grocery store. There's an apartment between me and the grocery store that is for rent, and they have a sign outside that has like the rent amount on it and some details about the place. It seems like a decent place. I haven't seen the inside of it, of course, but it's like the floor. It's like a floor of one of these buildings, which is a decent amount of space. That's basically what our apartment is. And rent was, I think it was $3,200. So $600 is not a thing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's madness.
So enjoy your checks.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't stop talking, but
Then just stop talking.
I'm just not going to.
We'll just end this. Thank you to Javelin for letting us use your song, Soda Popinski, as our little theme, our little intro. Little bit. That's how it goes. Thank you, Tyler Edwards, for your art.
Which Tyler
we keep using.
Yeah, Tyler. Frank, are you trying to read something?
I was thinking about that Twitter thingy. Was that a picture of artwork that Tyler made you, or that was Tyler's artwork, or what is that?
So I did a Let's Play that I never finished a couple of years ago now, probably. I had never played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it was one of the games that people always recommended. So I was doing Let's Plays at the time, and I started up Conker's Bad Fur Day because it was on the Rare collection. And fun game, good times, but noticeably dated. Already a difficult game, questionable controls. Got pretty. I loved what I did play, but yeah, I just ended up not finishing it. It was a really good time though. But yeah, he was a big fan of that Let's Play, and I think he just DM'd me or something, or mentioned me on Twitter with that image of. And I was like, did you fucking draw that? And ended up DMing him, and he was like, yeah, man, I'll send you a print. And so he mailed it to me. And then I got it framed because I'm such a fan. I mean, it's fucking badass. He's a talented motherfucker.
Cool.
Who wants to put this baby to bed and give it a little kiss?
I'm an owl. Dude, listen, here's the thing about the aliens. They're fucking real. And the sooner we come to terms with that,
Your
the better off we all are.
Your word for the week is a xenomorph.